Well, he's having himself a day right here in this one. 2-out hit right there. That's his third hit of the game so far.
RBI opportunity right here for Carlos Quentin. Takes a swing at that fastball. Can't connect. 0-1.
What an effective pitch. That two-seam fastball had him way out in front of it.
Strike two. Now with no balls. 2 strikes. Quentin needs to protect that strike zone.
Well, sometimes the pitcher's just better than the hitter, and on that particular pitch, he threw that breaking ball down the zone. He was better. So you just tip your hat to him and hope you can get him again.
On the way. And Quentin watches that one go by, and the count is even. The 2-2 pitch. This one swung on and driven hard. That's in there. Should score the runner.
You have to like the aggressiveness on the bases here. Good piece of hitting, but they're going first to third. You take the extra base. Those are the little things that lead to victory.
And Omar Vizquel, he'll be looking to drive something in here. Well, this may be one of those games where everybody comes to the plate and everybody gets on. Paints the lower outside corner. Call strike one.
Look, Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
That misses. 1-1. 5 hits, 20 ABs last year against the Indians here in Cleveland. Fouled away. Good patience there. Omar Vizquel letting it go by to even the count. Oh. 2-2 is the sinker that misses. 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. He has loaded him up.
Well, that's what you want to do. You want to have quality at bats, get that pitch count up. And I tell you what, he worked this pitcher. It's going to be tough for him to get this next hitter out after working that walk on so many pitches.
So they. And Santana's in the box. Burley with a delivery. Looks at one. That's in there for a strike.
Look, Gary, with this big a lead here in the 7th inning, it's incumbent upon the pitcher to throw strikes, get outs right now.
Santana's ground ball. That's one away. And here's Travis Hafner. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch to Hafner. And a strike. Burley catches him looking.
Look, Gary, 1 out here in the 7th inning. I mean, you have to like the way this is going. They're looking good. The pitcher's throwing strikes. The defense making plays. They've got a big lead. Everything feels good.
0-1 the count right now after he fouled off that first one. And he gets under that one. And he puts that one away for number 2.
Well, Gary, you know, he's settling into a groove right here. And that's 6 in a row that he's set down.
And it's Orlando Cabrera in the box now. He singled in his last at bat. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, it's getting late right now. 2 outs here in the 7th inning, and you know they're down by a bunch of runs. They need to start to get something going right here, Gary.
Gets him to commit to that pitch, and he's down 0-2.
Boy, he's got great movement on that 2-seamer. It's one of the best around.
That ball swung on, hit. Rios to field it, and it falls in there for a base hit. That brings up Austin Kearns. That's a really good pitch, Steve, on an 0-2 offering to keep that down and in.
That's a perfect pitcher's pitch. At this point, you've got to tip your hat to the batter. That's a solid job.
Here's one that's in there called strike. 0-1. Burley kicks and delivers. Strike 2, no balls, 2 strikes. Kearns, who can K, he doesn't want to do that here.
Well, he struggles against the curveball, 2 strikes, so don't be surprised if that's what he sees in this situation.
Mark Burley, that's another good inning. He's in line for a win and a good lead to work with. And it'll be the White Sox. Leading it off, A.J. Pierzynski. Here's the pitch. Swing liner back up the middle. And it gets down. That's hit number 3 on the ball game and 5 at bats. That's going to bring Brent Morrill to the plate.
Well, you're talking about a guy who's swinging a pretty hot bat right now. His 3rd hit of this ball game, and it comes with nobody out in the inning.
Drove in a run earlier in the game. First pitch to him. Oh, there goes Pierzynski. Uh-oh, here we go. The tag, and they got him. And it's fouled off. Foul ball! Ball. Fastball is a waste pitch that time, 1-2.
Well, you're running out of time in this one. You need to give your offense some chance to try to come back in this game. They've got a lot of room to make up. If they're standing out in the field, it's not going to help.
Slider swung on and missed. 2 down.
Well, 2 strikes on the hitter, and he came inside. He just couldn't catch up quickly enough to it. He must have been thinking away.
So 2 down. Here's Juan Pierre. The career average, 275 off Cleveland. And Pierre ready for the first pitch. Way out there with the curveball, 1-0.
They tried to go backdoor with the curveball right there, but just couldn't catch the outside corner.
The 1-0 now. And that's a strike. Well, maybe someone ought to have him step out for just a minute. He went after one in the dirt. That's hit foul by Pierre. The 1-2 on its way. This is a swing hit in the air. Kearns. That'll do it as they put that one away. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. And here are the Indians. Bottom half of the 8th inning. It's going to be Laporta now. Had an RBI single his last time to the plate. Takes a call, strike 1.
Well, it's getting late right now. They're down a bunch, so they need a big inning here. They can't wait till the 9th to try to come all the way back. They need to try to do something now.
Looks at a ball, 1-1. Burley with a delivery. And the changeup, 1-2 now.
Gary, awfully tough to read this pitch out of his hand. He has great deception, makes it look like a fastball. It just comes out so much slower.
Able to set him down there, chalk that one up as a strikeout for him.
Well, he pulls the string again. I mean, that's 2 straight strikeouts on the changeup. That sequence of pitches is amazing.
Here's the first pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Gary, with 1 out right here, they still have time in this inning to try to generate some runs. They need to score here in this 8th inning and not leave it all to the 9th.
Strike that time, and it's 0-2.
At 0-2, you're in complete control right now, so I'm throwing him something out of the strike zone to see if I can get him to chase.
Drilled towards third. And the catch by Morrill. And Brantley's in the box. Lined out in his last at bat. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the first pitch. Taps this one foul to the right. Mark Burley gets that important strike, 0-2.
Gary, I think right now that you've got to consider trading outs for runs if you're pitching. I mean, listen, just keep getting outs right now. You have the countdowns there. You only need 4 outs left to win this ball game.
And nothing across here in this half of the inning. The White Sox. For those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Has him out in front as he swings and misses, strike 1.
That's just a great pitch right there. I mean, that's the hardest pitch for a hitter to try to stay back on. That's why he was out in front of that one.
Hit in the air to center field. And that gets through for a base hit. That will bring Adam Dunn up.
I tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steven, looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate, and he took advantage of it.
No one out and a runner on first. Here's the first pitch to Dunn. Missed, ball one.
He went with the big curveball off the plate, trying to get him to reach for it, but he lays off.
Pitch on the way. And he watches ball two. The 2-0 pitch came with a sinker. 2-0, but he missed it. 2-1.
Can you say ground ball? That's what that sinker down to the zone is meant to do.
Comes set. Offers at that and misses. 2-2 now. He makes contact. Line drive. Cabrera's got one. And he's going to hang on to it. No relay, so they will not get the double play. And Paul Konerko to bat. Lifetime numbers, let's see. He's hitting .407 off Durbin. Base is empty and 2 down. And he starts Konerko out. He swings and nails a liner. And Cabrera, he makes it happen. What a play. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. And we'll see the Indians as Drupal Cabrera leading it off. 0 for 3 to this point. Here's a swing and a ground ball. That's 1 down.
Just having some difficulty right now trying to make up this ground, and obviously they've got a hill still to climb and running out of time right now. Only 2 outs remaining, so they've got to get something going and keep it going.
Swings and hits this one deep down the line and left. He has to back up for it. Comes away with the out.
Down to their final out right here, Gary. So, I mean, they're looking pretty dire at this point. And, you know, but listen, funnier things have happened. They've got to get base runners, though.
And Santana's in the box. No hits yet, but he'll get another chance right here. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. That one gets down for a base hit. So that brings up Travis Hafner.
The best laid plans of mice and men often go astray. They shifted to the left. He hit it to the left. The plan just didn't work this time.
2 outs and a man on first. Line shot into center field. And that will put Hafner on at first. We'll see Orlando Cabrera next.
Well, most hitters love that ball elevated so they can try to hit it out of the ballpark. But this is not one of these hitters. He loves the ball down in the strike zone. That's why he got that big knock right there.
2 for 3 thus far. 0-1. Burley kicks and delivers. Called strike, and he's behind now. 0-2.
Fans are on their feet right now. They know 2 strikes on the hitter. They need to keep this thing going.
And that'll do it, everybody. That's out number 3. This ball game over.
A tough one.